Jihei. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, let me just check that everything's set up for Catherine being audible. Hello, Catherine. That is not working. Why doesn't it like you? Oh, You know what? That's fine. We can go to the backup audio. There we go. You'll love it, guys. You love it. Okay. Hopefully now we can hear. Hello, Catherine.
Hi!
Yeah, that's definitely working.
Wow, I'm loud.
Let me turn you down a bit.
Oh,
There we go.
Sorry.
There we
My
go.
bad. My bad.
No, that is excellent. That is how we want to start. Hello, chat. So I know it's been a while. I'm so sorry. But War Crimes and Bacon took a back seat, and now life is, well, actually, it's not returned to normal yet, but I'm pretending it has. We are back. We're back. And I get to meet the lovely Catherine today, who, at the very least, we know you'll be able to hear the whole way through stream.
Hello. Hi. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I don't know, Astral, can you hear Catherine?
I think a little bit. It's
Yeah.
a little bit too low.
You're a little bit too low now? Okay, there you go. There you go. You should be better now.
All right. Test.
In my defense, your test audio was screaming into the mic, so...
Well. Yeah, this should be better.
There we go. You are pitching in a better point now. So I met Catherine through an online community. Wait, hang on. Where did I meet you? Creator Club?
It's from the secret the Creator Club, yes.
It's not, I don't think it's massively secret. You can see me in the Twitch team
it's
for
like
them,
the
guys.
it's like the massively it's a secret in our heart, but like it's like
Yes.
it's out there.
The deeply secret society that we're both a part of.
Yeah.
We will take no further questions.
Yeah. Hey, apply to the Creator Club if you want to. Hey, put our names in the referrals.
If you apply, you get to hang out with more cool kids like us.
Like us, yeah.
I want to be clear that you don't have to have red-brown hair to be in the Creator Club. Because it's looking like their hiring policy right now. I don't think that's how they use it. Maybe that's why it took them so long to accept my application, because they saw me streaming with black hair and they were like, "Oh, she doesn't belong."
Yeah, we have a lot of people that do that.
I'm actually really pleased to meet Catherine because she's a fellow not in the big American time zone person.
Yay! You don't have to destroy your sleeping schedule.
Yay! No one's expecting me to stream at 6 a.m. so that they can stream at a normal time of day. The amount of people who'd be like, "You can just move your stream." What? You move your stream?
Try moving your stream.
Do you know what it's like getting up at 6 a.m. to stream? Especially in a country that doesn't begin until 11 a.m. No one wakes up here till then. Me up at 6 p.m. pretending to like life. So, Catherine.
Yes. Hi.
As you are here, I am going to be... I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm going to be making you a piece of fan art. I have hidden the layers that give away where this is going. It is your character here.
Yeah.
You may need to take some creative interpretation to understand that it's you when I finish drawing it, but I'm going to do my best. I am going to do my level best.
I believe you can do it.
I feel extra pressure here because I didn't realize chat, but Catherine is an artist.
Don't feel pressured. Don't feel pressured. I'm just a little guy.
Just a little guy who draws their own little guys.
I draw people. No.
Heading her first chat.
Yeah, I draw people. Yeah, that's my job. What do I say?
Which came first, streaming or drawing?
Hmm. Oh, in terms of like, are you saying in terms of like doing it like
Like, were you an
seriously?
artist first and then kind of started streaming because of your art, or were you a streamer and that kind of got you? I mean, obviously, I understand most people have been drawing their whole life if they draw, but like, seriously, like, as an endeavor.
I've been drawing since I was about fourth or fifth grade in elementary school. So
Wow.
I was like about like 10 to 11 around that age. So it's been like
Oh.
about like over a decade ish. I started
Wow.
drawing around that age. And as for streaming, I just hit 3 years old a month ago. So it's been 3 years since I started
Oh.
streaming. Hmm.
So kind of an artist first and a streamer king
Yeah,
second.
I've been an artist first for the longest time before I was like, and before I saw like, you know, I started out as a VTuber as well, right? So I was like a VTuber from the very beginning of
Ah.
me streaming, and I always thought of that VTubers that do stream, they only play games, they only sing, they only do just chatting.
Mm.
Until I actually watched the Hololive first English generation, Hololive Myth, where one of the talents, Ninomai Inanis, one of her main content is art. She draws and all that. She even like draw like the first full illustration of her and her gen mates when they first debuted. Like there's like the full main art, right? And she drew it, and I was like, huh. So VTubers can stream themselves drawing art, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then that's how I kind of like had the first idea of like, maybe I should try this VTubing stuff, right? But I never really got to do it until like 2022. This is around the time where I was like watching the Nijisanji Ian wave, Luxium, if you know them. It's the first male wave from
Mm-hmm.
that corpo. And I see how fun streaming is from those boys, and I was like, huh, maybe I really should try this VTubing thing. So I did. I picked it up, and it's all history from there.
Did you start streaming art first, or did you stream like a variety of things?
I just start streaming whatever game I started with. I was pre-debut for about 2 weeks. And I remember one of the first few things that I stream is actually, aside from art, is Genshin Impact and Apex Legends, which I do not play anymore.
Oh, is there a story behind that? You said that in a very ominous way.
It's like I think it's more so like a lot of people. I think like a lot of people that watch me from the very beginning know
Mm.
that I used to stream a lot of FPS games, but then like as time goes on, and that I'm like, I don't want to be stressed while streaming anymore. I just kind of want to like chill, or like if I'm frustrated, it's like good content frustrated, you know. So
Yeah.
it's a so I just stopped playing FPS games, and I just kind of switched to a more variety-ish content. I don't really do like comfy content. I'd say like I still play like, like just a variety of games that I still like to play. I still play like games that are like quote unquote rage inducing. Example, Elden Ring. I played that game on stream, and I plan to play that game again when the new game Night Ring comes out. And but I also start to lean into like more of a chiller side for my content. Art is starting to become more of a focus as well, and on top of it, I also like want to put more focus on my singing content as well. So
Mm.
at that point, FPS Catherine Persick is just gone. I mean, there is from time to time, but it's not. It's like a once in a blue moon.
I get that. I love playing League, and most of the time it would be fine on stream, but the problem is when I get frustrated, it's not fun stream frustrated. And so I don't generally stream it except for like special occasions or if I just really, 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 really want to play it on a stream night or something.
Yeah,
Because
I get that.
there's a sort of frustrated that just makes you not fun for chat and chat not fun for you.
Yeah, it's like like for me, right? I like the types of like when I'm frustrated, people like get like can make like jokes out of it, and I can still
Yes.
laugh at those jokes as well to like kind of like go back to like, oh yeah, me being like mad at this one boss is like funny content to them. I'm gonna laugh too.
I get it. I get it. We have Jihei can't jump and Jihei can't close doors because in Phasmophobia, I just let myself die if I'm being hunted because doors are hard.
I remember one time I was trying to beat like this one boss in Elden Ring because like I was playing on a different save, right? I already finished the game with my main save, so I'm playing the game with a magic build, so like this full on ranged attacks, and I keep dying to this one boss because they keep dashing and everything, right? And then the funny is, and then like instead of being frustrated, I would start laughing because like I always die at like the most funniest moments. Like I, it's like quote unquote like jinxing myself, and people laugh at that, so I laugh at it too.
So you play a lot of Elden Ring, or has it been like just kind of like for a period of time, or?
It's kind of like a what's the name? Usually when I sometimes when I do like quote unquote variety streams where I half of the time I do art and then the other half I just pull up a game that I just kind of want to play.
Hmm.
Sometimes I pull up Elden Ring.
Ah. Well,
Yeah.
I happen to know that someone in my chat has a question for people who play Souls-like games.
Mhm.
Their question is, how do you do this? Followed by a number of crying emojis.
I when I started picking up Elden Ring, I was guided by a fellow Souls-like player who
Mm,
is very, very good at the game. I'd say they say that they're bad, but then I'm like, and then but then like I will list their achievements.
mm.
Dude, you beat Dark Souls 1 deathless. You beat Dark Souls 1 level 1.
That's
I
crazy.
just list them all the challenges that they've completed, that which makes them like a good player compared to like me who doesn't know anything about the game. And they kind of just like guided me along and then like tell me what to do and what not to do and all that, which is really nice
Okay,
to have
so
that sort of guidance.
to answer you, Astral, the trick is to have friends. That's the
Yes.
trick. That's where you're going wrong. That's mean. Have friends who play the game. That's less mean.
Yep.
That's a less mean way of wording it. That was quite a lot.
It's not about getting good. It's about having the friends along the way on your journey.
Oh man, I could never play Souls like. So you have my respect and admiration. I would be so angry within about 30 seconds.
Aw.
The rage would be real. It's fine. People
Aw.
would find it hilarious, I'm sure. Is crying in a corner in the horror bay item. It's not even a proper Souls like, and you're crying, Astral. That's very sweet, though. Very sweet. It's all right. Catherine is just giving you motivation. That's what you get here, okay? You get positivity, motivation, pro gaming
You
tips.
got this, Astro.
That's adorable. You are
I
very
believe
adorable.
in you. Sorry. Sorry. I have to do my idol job, okay? Apologies.
So as a VTuber, actually that is a good point. So as a VTuber, obviously you obviously watched VTubers like idol VTubers before you were a VTuber.
Yep.
Is that kind
Yeah.
of where you place yourself as a VTuber? Because VTubers nowadays, there's quite a lot of people using models to stream. Some people are very idol VTuber based. Some people are more like just streamers who don't want to show their face. Like, where do you kind of feel yourself fitting on that?
It started as a just me doing VTubing for the sake of privacy.
Mm,
It started as that. and then thinking like, oh, I can actually do other stuff in VTubing aside from just playing video games. It started from just just a cover up for my privacy, and then like it started kind of growing to like I kind of wanna try doing this other stuff.
Mm.
It's I think like it started to become something in mine since last year actually. I think from knowing that I watched Hololive Mid's debut, I am a pretty big fan of Hololive.
Yes.
I am a pretty big fan of Hololive, and my Kami Oshi, which is a term for my most favorite of the group, I'd say, is Hoshimachi Suisei. If you don't know her, she is today is her birthday and her
Oh.
anniversary actually, and I am missing her
Oh
anniversary
no.
stream for this.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh,
It's okay. I'll watch the pod.
the pressure is real on this art now.
I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, she is a basically like her branding is kind of like just full on idol. She sings so much. She even like last month she had a concert in the most prestigious stage in Japan, Budokan. And
Oh.
I bought my first streaming ticket for her concert, for that concert, and I
Wow.
cried a lot.
Oh my
And then it just
goodness.
kind of like and then like as she's such a huge inspiration for me, I think that's how I kind of like it's how it started to influence how I do VTubing as well. Like I'm starting to think like, maybe this idol thing is a cool thing to do, Like
Hmm.
I know I'm not gonna go full in on it. I know that probably like there's some parts of idol culture that I'm not the biggest
Mm.
fan of, but definitely for the most of it, I'm like all in. Like I wanna sing. I wanna try dancing one day, like in 3D. Like I'm just only in a 2D body. But and then like I wanna like have like the audience that are like watching me sing and all that is they do like the chants and all that, like, oh, hi, 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 like that stuff. I think like that would be like one of the best things that would be like probably like the biggest goal, but like it's not, but I know it's not there yet until I'm pretty sure it's gonna be there.
Ah, okay. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like idol inspired
Yeah,
kind of
something like that.
content. Well,
Yeah.
you're
And
not trying to go full idol, but it's definitely that vibe,
the
that kind of
the
feeling.
influence is definitely there.
Mm,
Like you took a glance at my profile
I
and like
did.
a glimpse of my content, like just a little quick look at it, and then you're like, yeah, I think she's gonna try idol stuff. You could tell. Also, another thing to note, I was like, what's the name? It kind of like started influencing my content a little bit more as well. I started to do more karaoke streams.
Hmm.
I did a birthday concert last year where I do like just a bunch of like solo songs, and I invited friends to sing songs with me. It's really nice. It's one of the best projects I've done throughout my whole career, honestly.
That's really sweet. So
Hmm.
you did mention singing earlier, and I made a note to come back to it because I think singing is something that's getting perhaps more and more common amongst VTubers now, is something to kind of aspire to. What got you into
Yeah.
singing? Did you sing? Are you a karaoke fan in your real life? Like, is it something you've done? Are you sing beyond karaoke in your real life? Like, where's the desire come from to do that kind of
I
thing?
think, I mean, like, I've done singing, like, beforehand. That's, like, just, like, it's kind of like a thing I do, I guess. Like, I got thrown into choirs and all that. But that's, like, the gist of it. But, like, actually singing it, I think it's because, back to the idol talk. I listen to idol songs. I listen to Love Live, the school idol anime.
Mm.
Um and then I also listen to recently like the Project Sekai, which has Hatsune Miku in it. I listened to Vocaloid since I was like 8. I was a very old fan, so like seeing that like like nowadays people are still like covering Vocaloid and people are still making Vocaloid songs. And I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. I was like a fan since I was like 8, and now I'm like this old, and I'm like, and people are still making songs. I feel really goddamn old.
I love it when people say they feel old and they're younger than me.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
That's awesome. I love that you've like really taken something you love, this idol culture, and you've kind of built your own hobbies and interests around it. That's really, really nice.
Yeah, because like I don't know, I don't know if this is like a common thing for people, but like I like to like lock myself in a room and just hum the idol songs that just stuck in my head for like the next 2 weeks in my room
Okay,
back
I
then.
actually don't know. I'm not really into idol stuff, guys. Is that normal? Is that normal? Do
I
we
think
need
I
an
think
intervention for Catherine? Like, I can
I think
arrange
like
it.
I think like people that listen to music in general that do that, maybe like they need an intervention. The addiction got really strong, and the addiction started very young.
At least you're very honest about it. My name is Catherine. I
Yeah.
am an addict.
Hi, I am an addict to good stuff.
To
What good stuff you
the
talking about? Idols.
that's actually sweet. I can imagine an anime, idol addicts would be a thing. I can imagine that having an audience.
Yeah.
So
Also,
oh, sorry, do continue.
I forgot to mention when you ask about like the inspiration behind the idol culture thing that I have in
Mm,
my branding
mm.
is that one thing that I found really sweet is that like I also start to build it's been quite a bit actually, but I also kind of like built a community where we also like gush about like Suisei. Like, do we gush about like my inspiration, and my fans also gush about her. So it kind of like connects like this type of like line of like relatability between me and my audience
That's
somewhat, because I remember when it first happened, I was doing like a Power Wash Simulator stream. This was 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, this was almost 2 3 years ago. Where I just pull up like one of her albums, and then like someone in my chat was like, "Oh, are you listening to Suisei?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm listening to Suisei." And then we just talk about her for like 20 minutes.
I love when that happens, when you get someone come into your chat and they say something that genuinely engages you so much that you just get down a rabbit hole with them.
Yeah, that's why like I know like there's like a couple of YouTubers that were like very careful what they post. I just like post stuff like, "Oh yeah, here's my content," and also suicide. I remember I when I was like watching like the Budokan concert last month, I literally did like a whole thread on Twitter talking about it. Like just like, okay, yeah, hi. If you need to mute me, feel free to, but I'm just gonna talk about her for like the whole night. And then like people would see me like posting like every single screenshot, because like they allow screenshots to be posted on social media. They like, I just post screenshots. I post like, I'm gonna faint if she sings this song. She actually sings this song, and then the next week was like, I'm gonna faint. People, I think like a lot of people like see me fangirl like probably like 20% of the time, aside from like, oh yeah, hi, next to me is this, by the way, hi, I hope you guys are having a good day, boom, new art, eat up. So yeah.
I think though that for fans, especially of that kind of idol style of streaming, um,
Mm-hmm.
having that relatability and that human side is quite an important part. So, you know, being able to fangirl, even with the very biggest idol streamers, I see it, you know, they're sharing your little interests and everyone getting to kind of fangirl along with you or that kind of thing.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
I think like a lot more people should do that, honestly.
Yeah.
Having that like some sort of like relatability is really nice. Having like a little like having like inspirations and then like you're proud that you have this person as your inspiration. It's like it's the best feeling ever, really.
Yeah, that's really, really cute. I noticed you mentioned it earlier as well, but I noticed you played Genshin,
Mm-hmm.
and I see you also played some Zenless Zone Zero.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, are you a gacha game person or a Genshin person specifically? What's the before I go any further down that rabbit hole, where do you fall?
I should not tell Jihye my games folder. I I play gacha games on stream periodically.
Mm,
I guess it's also in the same category as like Elden Ring. I just play it on a
yeah.
whim. Sometimes if I have no games to play, I'm like, oh hey, new content. Might as well just play a little bit of it. Last time I played Genshin on stream was because they added like the rhythm game mini
Ah,
game, and
yeah.
then I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna max that out today. I'm just gonna max it out today." And then like for Zelda Zone Zero, when
Mm,
did I stream ZZZ? It was a very long time ago too. I think I used to be like a like last year I was like on my gotcha gamer phase of like me playing like all sorts of gotcha games. I play like Honkai, Genshin, Zenlin Zone. I play a little bit of Infinity Nikki as well on stream. And then like it kind of got me into a burnout on playing gacha games because like
yeah.
with these live service games, like they pump out so many updates that
Yep.
if you're not like a dedicated streamer for said game, you're not gonna keep up.
Yep.
And I did not keep up, so I got burned out from it.
Yeah, and it's really demotivating
Basically.
when you fall behind in them as well
Mm-hmm.
because you miss so much. So
Yeah, so
much.
I just kind of like enjoy it off stream now. Even earlier today, I actually played Infinity Nikki for like 4 hours.
I
I,
have
I I
managed
just like
to avoid the Infinity Nikki hype, but everyone I know plays it. Everyone.
I just like cute clothes. Okay.
See, I
It's
play
also
dress up with
good
my
inspo.
VTuber. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's also good inspo for like stuff that I want to draw. So like, why not?
Do you know what? Actually, now I think about it, a lot of the people I know who play it are artists. So,
Mm-hmm.
hmm. Hmm.
I'd say like Infinity Nikki is like a really good game for like if you wanted to get like outfit inspirations. Even then even like their outfits are like not like Genshin Impact level so complicated
Yeah.
either. So
Yes, that era of VTubing where everyone was going for the Genshin
a Genshin
vibes.
Impact character.
Which I don't have a problem with, but after a while you got a bit of fatigue from all of the stuff on everyone's models. And it was refreshing when you saw
Understandable.
someone who was like pared down a bit.
I'm just a little guy,
You are just a little. So, chat, you got to miss this because you didn't see my reaction to her model appearing on stream, but it was adorable. This is so cute. This is just so cute. Oh my god, look at that jiggle! Ugh. It's disgustingly cute. Bam.
I'm so happy I gave you the idea. I'm so happy I gave you the idea to use
Ugh.
this.
Oh, it's so cute, chat. It's so cute. I always look at cute models and I'm like, they're so adorable. Ugh. I do love the hair.
Thank you.
It's got a nice little bounce to it. It's got a bounce.
I'm very happy with this model.
Do you have
I'm
green
happy that.
streaks in your hair?
Um, in this
Sometimes?
form, yeah. In this form, yeah. but on my main model, not really.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I guess this is more like a lore ish upgrade because like whoa, I'm doing a lore drop. Okay. So usually in my greetings, right? I actually forgot to do my greeting. Oh no. Is it goes like this. Konbanwa. This is Catherine Persick, baker in the sunrise, first protector in the sunset, streamer in the moonlight. I don't do this in this tone very often, by the way. Sometimes I just go like, "Hi, Catherine Persick, baker in the sunrise, first protector in the sunset, streamer in the moonlight." I don't do it like cheerful all the time, but I like to highlight a lot on the forest protector side, not on my streams, but on my covers actually.
Oh.
Recent like my two latest covers are all like lore based. As a forest protector, you will receive a curse where you just freaking crystallize randomly and just lose your soul with that way. And I am just a wee little human, and I don't like that. So yeah, that's basically the gist of the lore. I don't want to spoil too much because again, it's still a harsh work in progress. I would love to work more on it, but uh alas, commissions. I have a lot of work. I have a lot of work to do beforehand before I can like get onto like smaller projects like, writing up my lore. So
I feel like it's um a VTuber thing to have very extensive lore that is a work in progress.
yeah, I think mhm.
Like it's very
I like to
common.
work my lore along with how long I do VTubing as well, so that it doesn't like have like a definite end, and then like the post canon is my streaming era. For me, like my canon, like my current lore, the current canon is
Mm.
my streaming era as well, kind
Ah,
of deal. Mm-hmm.
that's really cool. So with my lore, it's kind of ongoing because it's an entire life story for my character. And that's going to take me time
Ah,
to write. But as I'm writing it in, I'm writing in people who I've made friends with along the way as characters in my lore.
ah,
And
that's nice.
yeah, so streamers who I'm had like an impactful relationship with get to be in there. And I think even if we don't remain friends forever, the fact that they were an impactful part of my life won't change. So it's, they're just there chilling as the inspiration for a
That's
character.
really sweet.
Mm.
That's actually so sweet. Aww.
My fiance has yet to make it into my lore, which is a little embarrassing. But I'll work on that. I'll work on it. I'll find you a place in my lore.
I don't know. They'll just drop by from the moon or something.
To be fair, we're currently only up to like my early 20s in my lore, so we've got time. We've got time.
Hmm? A lot of time.
It's not like I wanted him to meet child Jihei anyway, so that would have been weird. Okay.
Yeesh.
This art is pristine, honestly.
Oh,
No
I'm not looking
regrets.
until you're done. By the
Oh,
way,
it's gonna
I
be.
just have I actually like just pull up like the chat pop up and that's it. I'm just looking at
Wow,
that.
you are brave, willing to be surprised by the quality
am-
art that I produce, chat. The
I
quality
am
art.
I am ready to see it once we're done.
It will be beautiful. Perfection.
You'll-
It might not look like you.
oh no!
I think I'm doing good. This
You're
is
doing
perfect.
your best.
Yeah,
You
thank you.
got this. I believe in you.
At the very least, it'll give you some humor. Don't send the sip emote, Astral. Jeez.
Sipping emote.
Yeah, you sip quietly on that juice.
I'm sipping back.
When I was checking out your content, for a bit of background, I noticed that your debut attempt number 2.
Oh, okay. Okay. Welcome to the funniest scuff in honestly in my life. I okay. So all right. So I was doing my 3D debut. About like almost 2 months ago now, actually. and it was supposed to be on the 25th, right?
Okay. Yep.
The moment I pressed the live button, the power went out. And it's not just my power, the whole district's power went out. It was just,
Wow.
it was, the stream was up for 2 minutes. Just enough for me to be able to upload it to Twitter.
So
And
just enough for you to be able to tell everyone it was going to happen.
yeah, it was it was like it was so funny that I wasn't even sad about it. Like even like my friends were like, "Well, at least you can make a lot of memes out of it. At least you can meme the heck out of it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna meme the heck out of it because like the thumbnail." The reason why the thumbnail for that attempt number 2 looks so bad is because I actually did not save the file for it,
Oh
the actual Photoshop
no.
file for it. I did not save the actual Photoshop file for him, so I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna edit over it.
That's so funny.
It was
Oh,
just
bless
too
your heart.
funny. Like even like it like at first I okay, maybe I was like panicking like a tiny bit, but then like after like 10 minutes I was like, okay, this is like the funniest thing that has ever done that has ever happened in my career.
Was this your first debut or was it a re-debut?
It was not. It's a debut for my 3D model.
Ah, okay.
My first debut was 3 years ago.
Mm.
The debut for at least like the first version of this model that I'm using a alternate outfit right now. Actually, I should probably use my main model instead. My bad. The current model that I use mainly on my streams now, I debuted
Mm.
that last year on April 27th. And
Ah, okay.
I debuted this outfit last month on my third anniversary, February 12th.
Interesting. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my phone just went off with a bunch of public safety alerts, which I'm going to ignore, but I need to just close them
Oh
down. There we go.
no.
It's fine. My government likes to send them about all sorts of things. They're not usually important. They have, if it's a really
Ah.
urgent one, they send out a big siren on your phone that you can't turn off. So, for example, when yeah, they did that to us at 5 in the morning once to tell us to prepare because North Korea had launched missiles.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I was like, what? I don't. Well,
I didn't sign up for this.
I don't know
What
what
the
I'm gonna
heck?
do. What am I gonna do here? And I messaged my mum and went, just letting you know. Apparently this happened, and she went, "Oh, you'll be coming home then." I was like, "Nah, it'll be fine." Turned out it was fine. False alarm. But my mum was
That's
kind of furious at
crazy.
me for just being like, "Nah, I'll be all right."
What? There's a missile coming after, and you just gotta say like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine."
Yeah,
Huh?
it'll be fine. It's just
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'll
what's
be
a
good.
missile between friends? Come on, we'll be fine. Was pretty funny. No one reacted to it. Everyone ignored it. It was really funny.
It's just another Tuesday.
So, oh, they're going to invade. That'll be busy. Me we didn't get a day off work. No, crazy. To be fair, my country declared martial law, and we didn't get a day off work either.
Ah.
Yeah, and no one's ever going to give me a day off work, man.
All these things are happening here, and I did not get a day off from work. Well,
Oh, I'm waiting for the
there's
day.
another
I'm waiting for
Tuesday.
the day, guys. I'm waiting. Yeah.
Well, I'm not. Well, I'm just gonna,
Whenever
go
anyone
work, I
says to me,
guess.
"How are you going to cope with the craziness when you move to the Philippines?" and I'm like, What do you mean? When I move, shouldn't you be worried about the craziness now? Where I am? What do you? Just a different brand of crazy. We're just rebranding. It's just part of the process. Very hard to flummox.
Wow.
I did see debut attempt number 2, and I was like, "Oh, there's going to be a story there."
It was probably like one of the funniest things that happened. I memed it. We all memed it. Like my community memed it. My friends memed about it. It was just too funny to cry about it.
Yeah,
So
sometimes you've just got to laugh, haven't you? There's nothing else you can
I
do.
I like to be a clown.
I think that we all do.
I think when that happened, it was like a whole circus just played at the back of my head, like you just broke. Your 3D debut was too strong. The power outage was just like it's because like it was too much. You have too much aura, as the kids say.
Yeah. When your powers are so strong, they take out an entire city's infrastructure to keep you down. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they were trying to
Wow.
keep me silenced. Oh.
Maybe don't use that one. It's not the best advertisement for your singing, is it?
Yeah,
That is a
but
joke,
yeah,
by the way, chat. Catherine is very talented. Please do not take that as serious. I know what you VTuber fans are like.
I am just a little guy.
Just a little guy. Just
Mm-hmm.
a little, I'll tell you what, you're going to be an excellent little guy by the time I'm finished with this drawing. I am hype. On this drawing, though, I do have a little bit of a question about your lore, because I may have leaned into something on your about me for your art, and now I'm worried that it might be irrelevant. So your profile lists you as baker in the sunrise, forest protector in the sunset, streamer.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
forest protector you've kind of touched on already.
Mm-hmm.
But baker?
Oh, I started out as like a baker VTuber. I mean, I still am now. I mean, I make bread for the people of the magical forest. That's where I live. The name of the forest itself is still a harsh work in progress. Again, I'm not kidding when I say it's like a harsh work in progress. It literally is. But yeah, I make bread. In a good old place called Persic Bakery. It is a family business. My dad passed it down to me because he wanted to travel around the world.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
cute. This is cute.
I don't have the term of like, oh, I'm not an orphan, at least. I'm not an orphan. No, 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 no. My dad just wanted to be like, hey, I'm gonna touch more grass than you. So take care of the bakery for me.
Only in VTubing could "I'm not an orphan" be a normal expected answer in a question. I just wish to repeat, I am not an orphan.
I have a living parent and we have a good relationship. My dad just wanna like travel around the world while I just stand by and take care of like all the making bread and all that. And yeah, yeah, I make good bread. I mean, people come over and people and you know me streaming and like some like some people that are like new to my streams, right? They will like sometimes ask me like, oh, what do you what's the recommendation in this bakery? And I was just like, oh, that's so cute. They're like leaning into my lore a little bit.
Okay, why do you get is what's your bakery? So my chat leaned into my character and my lore, and they wrote horror fiction about me keeping a man called Jeff in
Whoa.
my basement platonically.
That's what the basement Jeff is about.
Yeah, I mean, you're like, okay, that's weird. I'm not bringing that up. I even have a command to explain him for people who might join and be terrified. So it started with someone made a joke about me keeping a man locked in my basement, and I'm very strictly safe work, and I'm also very happily in a relationship, and I describe myself as violently monogamous. So I don't like jokes that imply me like being with someone else, right? I just don't like it. And my chat know this. So they wanted to be clear that the basement Jeff was platonically in my basement. He is uncomfortable. He is being tortured. But the important thing is you can accuse me of that, but to be clear, it is all above board. It's like, okay.
I actually did not think of like the basement thing as like, you know,
That's
anything like
so-
quote unquote like romantic.
I
or, like,
love that
quote
because it
unquote.
really bugged
I-
me that was the original implication. And I was like, please don't.
I always whenever like someone brought up like the basement joke in my
Mhm.
place, it's mostly about like, oh yeah, it's about mostly my mods actually. they were like, oh yeah, they're the part timers that are stuck in the basement baking
Yes.
bread and you know activating like the yeast and all that for the bread to rise, and then like have to watch it rise in real time with no other distractions while waiting in real time.
Yes.
I always like see those type of like basement jokes as like something like that, more of a comedic effect instead of like
And that
whatever
is what
else.
my chat
So
do. They're so respectful of my boundaries. They don't mind implying that I would kidnap and torture a man. That is fine. But but I would do it purely for the kidnap and torture, and they want to be very clear about that. So the basement Jeff was born. And then you get people coming into your chat and they're like, oh, what's good in the bakery? What is this? Chat, step up your game. Artificial, if you're lurking, no more horror stories about me. I want something cute involving woodland creatures or baked goods, all right? That's what I want next.
Yum yum yum.
It will not happen. It'll be something where,
You're,
I
you're
don't know, I make...
welcome in my you're
poison
welcome in my
biscuits.
bakery, GA, if you need some inspo.
I might not be once the art's
Just
finished.
don't steal my recipe. It's all locked in the it's in the it's only stays in the family bloodline, okay?
That was such an angry reaction too. Like you might legitimately be concerned that I'm going to just do your recipes.
And this family bloodline ends with me.
Wow, your poor dad doesn't even get grandkids. Look what she's done. Look at that. Look at that.
It's
chat.
okay. It's okay, he'll live.
To be fair, you are not an orphan, so we've confirmed that he will live. I'm sorry, that was...
I'm
should
so
be...
happy that my dad's actually outside right now.
Your dad is like, why does she keep saying I'm alive? Like, should I be worried?
Should I be worried? Is she cursing me?
We support stream... we support... I don't know how to say that. Fictional, that's the word. Oh, whoa. Whoa, I just forgot English for a second there. We support fictional parents and real parents in this chat, unless they're terrible, in which case we support your choices. Oh, I love how the basement Jeff popped up at just the right time. Good Jeff. Good Jeff.
Yay.
He knows his place in the basement. Oh my goodness, chat. I'm cooking. I am cooking.
Did you train Jeff to be saying all these nice things?
Yes. I also
Did all
trained
the
Jeff to
torturing,
talk.
did all the torturing paid off?
He also talks in my Discord, and he also has his own 3D model.
Oh my god! The Jeff lore is expanding so much.
I will lean into pretty much any joke chat decides to do, so long as it's not offensive, or as I said, because my day job is teaching, it can't be not safe for work. But other than that, I will lean into pretty much anything that chat want to roll at me.
Yeah, I think like there's a few running jokes that are like in my community. Recently, they've been like recently I am I am a little bit ashamed to say, but I am a little bit more into this thing called BL lately.
I'm
more so on
familiar
the,
with it,
safe,
yes.
yeah, more so on the safe for work side.
Lies.
But like my friends were like, oh my god, she thought she's gonna be she's gonna be like more of a baker idol. Now she's just a fujoshi.
Wow, the accusations.
Yeah, but like other than that, like there's also one more joke that it's probably like more so like very suggestive, honestly.
Uh-oh.
So I may not say it here.
It can be innuendo. Innuendo is fine here. I just can't have outright lewd content.
I'll just send it to you if any of you approve it or not.
Yeah.
Then if you approve it or not.
That's fine if that would make you more comfortable.
Here you go. I have sent it over to your DMs.
If I laugh, chat, you know it's good. Oh yeah, you could talk about that there. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, cool. So so I like to like, I don't know. I'm just you could tell you could say that I'm coping or not. But this is not full cope. This is pure facts. I am not flat. I am just a little bit tinier than average. And I do have a little bit of curve. All right, see? All right. Okay, wait, hold on. All right, to make it easier for you to look at. Da-da-da-da. All right, I have a little bit of curve here, okay? You see the little bump. You see the little bump.
I feel like
I am
this
not
would be a more
flat.
convincing argument if you weren't sat next to my model right now.
I am not flat.
I'm looking on screen and I'm thinking,
When I was doing my 3D debut stream, when I was doing my 3D stream 2 months ago, I actually show like the side view, and everyone was just like, cutting board, cutting board. There's nothing there. What do you
Oh, no.
you expect us to say Mount Everest? And then there's another person saying that I could build a house on top of that.
The
just saying-
savagery.
And I'm just saying, it's okay for you to not believe me or not. All I'm just saying is that I'm just stating facts. There's a little bit of curve there, okay?
My chat's one is the reverse. They don't like some of my model outfits because they don't like the balloons. And I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. My model's based on me. Like, what do you want me to do? I have no imagination. The extent of my imagination on my character design is that I have tails.
I envy people who have tails.
I am really proud of these tails. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna jiggle them a bit for everyone.
They're
Let's
pretty.
hypnotize people. Yeah, they were a pain in the butt. I did not enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's also one of the few another running joke that I had in the community. Let me remember which other running jokes that I have lately. Oh yeah, me and it's not really the more of sort of running joke, but like more of it like a humorous conversation that we like to take in the community.
Mhm.
In my Discord server, we've been talking a lot about my addiction to this one arcade game called My DX. It's a rhythm game that you can play in the arcade that looks like a
Mhm.
washing machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if
And-
anyone here would know about that.
I play it like once or twice a week. My wallet is in shambles.
Yeah, that is an
Because-
activity that can eat your money up so easily.
Yeah, one round is like converting to like USD. It's like about like $1.
Okay, so
Ish.
literally everyone here is now trying to work out in their own home currencies. Who is that person?
And
Okay, I should probably explain to Catherine. Astral is my fiance, and he is obsessed with said rhythm game too. And we went to an arcade to play rhythm games every time I go and see him. I am very bad. Like, very bad. I just can't. I can't do it. So
It's
props to
okay.
you guys. Like, skills, but not for me. And the face in it looks like a washing machine too. Because that was my first thought when
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, why did they make it look like a washing machine?
They even like I think like LG even like had a collaboration with a specific game to make a washing machine based on the design of the arcade cabinet.
That feels
Yeah,
totally believable.
yeah. It's become like a little bit of a conversation between me and my community because like there's like another person in my chat also happened to play the game too, and then we just kind of like bonded over it, right? And then like one of my mods started to play it because of me, and then they were like, "I'm trying not to be addicted. I'm trying so hard not to be addicted, but there's you." But here you are.
That's so funny. Right. Okay, we need to save this part because that's part one. Oh my goodness, part one of the art is done. Okay,
Let's go.
we're going to move on to part two. I should have been done by now, but I keep getting distracted because you're quite funny. Catherine's quite funny, everyone. She gets that approval,
I'm
chat. She gets
sorry.
that approval. No, you're
I'm
sorry
sorry
for
that
being
you're-
funny?
I'm sorry for delaying your work.
I mean, it is important work. It is important work. Some people are out there
Yes.
like curing cancer and like solving poverty, and I'm here making a bad your character here out of a VTuber on the internet. My mum must be so proud. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? Okay, I have a question for you. This is the most serious question you're gonna get tonight.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna give you some choices of some foods, and I want you to tell me which one you would pick. There will be 4 choices.
Oh no, it's over.
The first one is melon pan, like bread.
Okay,
The second one is a baguette.
okay,
The third one is cookies.
okay.
And the fourth one is oh god, I only remember in Korean. The fish shaped like bread pastry things that have filling in them, like red bean and stuff.
Oh, taiyaki?
Yeah,
don't-
that's the not Korean word. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Huh. This is hard.
Told you it's a serious decision.
It's a serious decision and it could cost my baking career.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a baker, so extra important.
Yeah, if I say one wrong thing or multiple wrong things, I would just only be force protector and sunset streamer in the moonlight, and that won't roll well. Let's see. All right, so melon pan. I'm not the biggest fan of like flavored bread.
Mm.
Like there's like some bread that are like cheese filled, like filled with cheese or filled with chocolate, or like any bread that has like flavors, like in
Anything
it.
other than a plain bread is not your.
Anything other than a plain bread is like for me. Baguette is nice depending on the situation.
Mhm.
And then there's cookies. Cookies can be very a broad subject. There's like a couple
Chocolate
cookies I
chip
like. There's
cookies.
chocolate chip cookies. All right. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. Are we talking about like the gooey, thick chocolate chip cookies, or like just straight small and then like just thin chocolate chip cookies?
Gooey and thick.
Gooey and thick. All
That's
right.
gonna
And then
be my
there's
new
the
law.
and then there's the taiyaki. Which filling are we talking about here?
What's your favorite one?
What's my favorite one? Honestly, I could be very shameful, but say ice cream.
Well, let's say it's an
I
ice
see-
cream one then. Let's
Okay.
give the cookie some competition.
All right, I am going to be I'm gonna be staying true to my baking nature, and that the fact that I sell bread. Baguette.
Oh,
You can do so many things with a baguette. You can
it's
just
true.
eat it as is. You can eat it as a side for your soup, your cream soup. My personal recommendation is mushroom soup, mushroom cream soup.
Mm.
You can make it into like a little sandwich. You can make it into bruschettas. I hope I say it right. And then lastly, I like the ones that are like a little bit similar to it. My favorite type of bread is sourdough. So
I'm really hungry now, and I regret this question.
I apologize. I am a baker.
Mm. Okay, I'm pleased. I'm pleased. Okay, so
As a baker
Catherine,
VTuber, I need to be up in my alley in my baker bread knowledge. Yes.
Catherine is not looking. So chat, can you give me some feedback? Is there anything I should do? Look at Catherine. Look at the Catherine. Look at the work. Like, Catherine, look at the work.
I'm not
Basically,
wait,
same, guys. Basically, same.
Let's see. Do I have to look?
You don't
Yeah,
have to look.
sure.
No,
I am not looking.
it's up to you. If you want it to be a full-on surprise, I can do that.
I want it to be a full-on surprise. I want it to be a full-on surprise. I am just gonna look at where am I gonna look? I'm just gonna look at myself. I'm just gonna like,
Nice.
what?
What
There
do
has
you
been
mean
a
you can't?
mistake.
Thank you for the sub, Artificial. We were just talking about you. We were just talking about how you basically, along with Yak, invented the Basement Jeff.
Oh yeah.
It's looking good. You see War Crimes. It's War Crimes and Bacon is back, Artie is back. Um, I'll be honest, I don't
Yay!
think Catherine looks like the type who's likely to commit any war crimes.
Uh, hmm. I'll do it for BL.
Oh my god, that would be so disturbing. You could probably put some bacon. She's a baker, so she could make you a nice piece of bread for some bacon to go in.
Oh,
That base with Jeff was
one of
pure
those,
me. I
like,
DM'd people to go along with it. You did, actually.
you know, one of the best things that you could do with bread.
Mhm.
You know, you can make like those like those sandwiches.
Yes.
I am the type of person who would just go for a BLT but without the tomato. Bacon, lettuce,
Yes.
tomato, but like
Ugh.
without the tomato. I really hate raw tomatoes.
I want a bacon sandwich now.
Yeah. Oh,
Mods. I have like 2 mods around now. Why are neither of you making me a bacon sandwich? Hmm. Hmm.
Get to it, mods.
Hmm.
Get to it.
Catherine is a
Serve the-
guest here. A guest, and none of you have offered her a sandwich.
Serve the queen. Here's some bacon sandwich.
Trying to imagine.
If you need the bread, that would be like all right, wait, let me make the price on the spot. Probably like let's see, $20, give or take. I was trying to convert currency from the magical forest currency to real life currency. I'm just saying.
It's tough. It's
$20.
tough.
$20, I'd say. Yeah, it's a good deal.
Okay, I need to name this file something that makes sense so I don't lose it.
It's are you the type of person that would name the files like or you actually name it properly?
I name things properly so I can search for them later. I know I'm incredibly boring. I don't it's fine. It's fine.
Understandable. I do that too. But sometimes I would name my files like okay, a proper name file underscore final. And the next really final underscore really actually final.
Yeah, that
Oh
does
my
happen
God.
a lot. Version 2, version 3, version 4, final version 2, final version 2. They do have that.
Actually final.
You have 10 folders named new folder. Artificial. Ugh.
I had friends who who also like do live 2D stuff, and then like some of them like they sometimes post like sometimes like my Photoshop layers are not importing, and then like they had to rename the file to like, or like they had to re-export the file to be like import the freaking layer, and it actually worked.
Oh my god, yeah. I guess Live 2D would train you to be better at naming things in theory, wouldn't it? In theory.
Yes. Yes, I actually in actually you're not wrong in the slightest. Which I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go really nerdy for a second.
Oh, we
There's
love that.
like for Live 2D, we there's like a naming system that we have to follow.
Mm.
No space bars is one of the more prominent mistakes that model artists make when they send out like cutout like models that are like ready to be rigged.
Mm.
The layers that have spaces in it, they will just like they will still work in Live 2D. But then like there's like the layer name and the ID of the layer. It's a lot easier for it to be the same name so that it's easily recognizable, because like sometimes in like programs like VTube Studio, they don't use the layer names, they use the ID names to identify it.
Oof.
And like just to, yeah, because like if you put space in a layer name, the ID name will be just some like art mesh 12. And no one can like, I cannot like skim through it. So like whenever whenever I have to like rename the layers, like in like any type of model really, either like my own models or like other people's like art that I have to work the rig for, I just kind of like have to skim through like naming all the layers properly. Which technically it is pretty much my job, but if the other people before had not done it before, that would be really nice.
It
Because
would
the
be.
workload by like what 3 hours? It took me
Mm,
3 hours for each model to do it.
yikes.
Hmm.
Artificial. You don't commit war crimes, you commit war loopholes. We got it. We got it. That's crazy though. So in terms of your art, what I
Hmm.
want to give you some time to talk about your art actually because I checked
Ah,
out your VGen and it's awesome. It's awesome.
thank
So would you
you.
like to just kind of let everyone know what sort of things you do, what sort of things you enjoy doing the most as well?
Hi everybody. I do commissions and streams for a living, but like I make more money on commissions, obviously. I do Minecraft skins. It is the most popular item in my VGen actually. I did not realize the demand for Minecraft skins is that high. Oh,
Sorry, someone used one of my sound alerts. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
all good. I
So sorry. Artificial, I could
I
kill you. Sorry, continue.
I do Minecraft skins. I did not realize the demand for Minecraft skins is that big in the market. So I'm very happy that people like my skins. And I do live 2D art and rig. For those of you who don't know, I did this model by myself. I did the art on my own. I rigged it myself as well, and I also do it for other people. So I do that, and I also do art like just illustrations. Yeah,
Nice, nice.
that's
You,
it.
I'm gonna plug
That's
her
all.
as well, guys, because when I went to it, I was super impressed, and she's now on my list to go back to when I'm situated and earning money again. So check out Catherine. She does awesome live 2D stuff. She does Minecraft skins. It looks like occasionally she does some illustrations, and the art style is super cute and super awesome. So please, 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 please,
Thank
please,
you.
please check it out,
Thank,
please.
thank
Um,
you.
also, like, don't take this as this is not meant in a disrespectful way. I know people don't like to talk about money, but she's also super affordable, guys. So there's no
I
excuses.
I tend to market myself for those who are starting out. I
Mm,
think I can talk about it. I can touch upon this like quite a bit actually.
mm.
When I started out VTubing, I only spent like what? How much did I spend? $10. That's for like that's for a schedule for a schedule template. I spent $10 for a schedule template, and that's it. I wanted to like because I look at the amount of stuff that I can pay for, and I'm just saying there like, okay, I don't have money, and like I can make it stuff myself. I wanted to market myself towards those who like wanted to have their own custom model, but like the market is like a little bit like steep, but and
Mm.
they're also still starting out. It's not like I don't want to disrespect the market or anything. I just make my prices like somewhat affordable for those who are just
Yeah,
wanting
because
to
there
get it.
is there is different market for people who are just starting out or not looking at spending a lot.
Yeah, and like wanted to like take their first step, and like I know like VTubing is a very expensive job. Like no, I think like a lot of people when they say that VTubing is free, no, it's not. You're investing on your setup and
Mm.
investing on not just like your branding. You're investing starting from the equipment you're streaming at. That's still money that you're spending on to do this. So
Internet connection, mic, software, even if they're things you would normally have, you have to have them more
mhm.
reliable and maybe better quality than you would when you're
Yeah.
streaming, and they
Mm-hmm.
become no longer a luxury but a necessity because they're now what you do for your job. It's
Exactly.
people who don't I don't think they really appreciate that while there's definitely ways to do it more expensive and cheaper, there's not really any way to say VTubing is truly free. It's not that
Yeah.
accessible. It's not.
Mm-hmm. I think like when people talk about like how VTubing is free, they talk about like the softwares and everything.
Yeah.
It's the amounts of like free resources like you see there. It's like understandably like it's a lot. Like really like
Mm.
you can do VTubing for free, but like if you start thinking about like the setup that you do to make everything work to begin with, it's a whole different story altogether. And I think that should probably like be the focus on like when people wanted to like invest into like something like this, right?
And also, all of the free
So
things have limitations that while
mhm.
you can stream with them, I think it's fairer to be honest to new streamers that those limitations will exist, right? Like
Yeah, there's
it's,
obvious limitations that will exist. So it's so I wanted to like open like a little bit of a chance to for people to like wanted to like take like a little bit of a take their first step or like taking like their next tiny step. Apologies, I was burping. Oh, uh, to like basically like um wanting to try this out without sinking so much money into your pocket, you know?
mm, yeah.
Especially like I seen like so many people that like spent so much money on like all these things, but like they ended up not liking streaming or like liking content creation to begin with,
Yes.
and I feel that feels so unfortunate. I feel
Or their life
bad.
immediately changes and they no longer can do it.
Yeah.
Like they end up moving somewhere that's not practical, or especially because a lot of like independent VTubers are quite young.
Mm-hmm.
So their life is at a like big changey point. Like
Yeah.
it's and
I
it's a
think for
lot of
like
money.
yeah, I feel like for that case scenario, it's completely understandable. But like for those who kind of like just like falling out of interest for it, right?
Mm,
It's kind of like something that I was like I feel really really bad for because like VTubing is such a beautiful medium.
mm,
I'm so grateful that I found this type of like content to do, and I'm
oh,
very grateful that every single people that has done it has said that some of them that have done it has said that this is like probably like their best decisions of their lives.
yeah.
Yeah,
Best
and
decision of mine.
yeah, aw. But like, there's also like obviously some people that are not interested in it, and that's fine. But I just feel bad that like it took like it that like it may like cost them like some like cost them financially
Mm,
without like that they probably like take the step like a little too far or something like that.
yeah.
I don't
Also,
know how to put the words properly, but I
no, no,
think
you're being really clear, right? And I think it's completely
I think
relatable.
I got my point across. Hopefully.
And we've also talked about me and Astro have talked a lot because obviously we are not from America and we
Mhm.
do not live in America and we do not earn American currency. And I think a lot of people forget that when things are priced in dollars,
Mhm.
what might seem like a low amount of dollars can be a lot of money in other countries. So
Yeah.
what might seem like someone will say, oh, it's only this number of dollars. And then I'm thinking, okay, but that's like half of my fiance's salary for the month. Like, we're not all in America.
Like even like I think like some of the I think like I can like mention this as well. I've been pretty public of like where I live
It's yeah, it is on
country
your
wise.
profile, yeah.
It is on my profile. I do live in a third world country, and $300 is all I can say. It's a pretty average salary here. I'm just saying. So, so like, it's a lot of cash.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I get someone commission me, hey, do my model, and I'm like, are you sure? And then they're like, yeah. And then I'm always forever grateful for like anytime someone wanted to commission me
It's also
in
nice
that
for
regard.
customers who would not be able to afford a $3,000 model because that would be like years worth of income, you know? Like,
Yeah, I think like
please.
if, especially like I relate to like not having enough money to start out. I relate to that a whole lot. I had to scrape my way to make my debut for the first time look presentable. Somewhat. So
Astral,
it's
could you just shout out Catherine Ferrati, please? Yes. Honestly, it's really impressive to me, Catherine. And I love finding new artists. I'm a bit of a hoarder of artists, so.
oh.
And yeah, I love having new artists I can recommend to people as well because I get lots of people come to me and say, hey, lots of artists, I like this kind of style. Do you know anyone who might be in my budget? And the more people I know, the more I can recommend the right people, which is nice. It's nice. You've just
Awesome.
mentioned where you were from, actually. So,
Yeah.
roughly, you've hinted at it. And the place that you're from is has a pretty well-known, quite large VTubing community. Um,
Yes.
do you interact much as part of that community, or
As like a content creator communicating with
yeah,
that with the audience of it,
well, with either or with other creators?
I would say not as much because like most of my Indonesian audience would just speak English anyway. And like half of them would speak English, or they would come to my stream and like speak Indo, and I just speak Indo back at them, and then like go back to English
Mm,
to like keep the general audience relate again. And but like I've been more involved in like within like with other VTubers as well. I talk
mhm,
with other ID VTubers. I hang out with ID VTubers pretty often, and like I'd say like not wanting to compare, but I do feel more comfortable in terms of like peer to peer conversation with the ID VTubers. I think it's because of the relatability
yeah,
from the start that oh, we're from the same nation. We experience the same struggles
mhm.
somewhat to an extent. So
Yes.
there's like a little bit of connection already so that we can and then like we just and then it just kind of like connects a lot. I'd say
I,
like in terms of like in like English VTubing community,
mm,
I think I'd say that they're also like also kind of like the same case for me, but I've already like had like a little bit of a solid group to begin with.
mm,
Like I already have a solid group, and I already have a solid group of friends that I usually talk to more so often already. So like in terms of like branching out in that side, it hasn't been as prominent, but like in ID, it's been like I guess I've been a lot more often since like last year. So
that's nice. I love the sense of community
hmm
people find.
yeah, I think
Speaking
like
of community,
hmm
though, I did see that you're part of a VTuber group.
oh yeah, hi. I'm a part of Studio. I'd say yeah, it's somewhat of a group ish.
A group ish. Do
Yeah.
you do things together? Is it a group as in like supporting each other, kind of behind the scenes? Like, what's the vibe?
There's a long history behind this actually. We actually started out as just like, oh, just a, like a silly group of buddies. There's nothing official going on.
Mm.
We had a fan who basically made a name for us, and then we just kind of pick it up, and then but we don't really make it official. We just mention like, oh yeah, White Gang, woo, and all that. There's nothing official with that. But and we just hang out together, we play games together, and we basically kind of like support each other the most
Mm.
during those times because funny enough, me and I guess I can just mention them. Baranome Kimiko and Mara Malice, our debut dates are very close with each other. Bara's is around January 28th. I'm on February 12th. And Mara's first stream as a pre debut was on Valentine's Day. So 2 days after mine. So we kind of just started out together and we connect each other from that point. And until now, last year actually, we decided to make it official since not I'm not the only one doing commissions anymore at that time. Mara was also doing like overlays commission, and we decided to bring out the idea. How about we make a VTuber group focusing on like making stuff for other content creators, basically kind of like a artist guild,
Mm.
like the equivalent of like Aero Studio, Iron Vertex, Jiang Atelier. We want to have something like that too. And that's how White Studio came to be. Bara is more on the admin side of things, just keeping things afloat for us. Mara does overlays. I do the stuff that I do, live 2D models, skins, art. So we basically started to become a creative group more. A lot of people, some people, I got some questions sometimes if we are a VTuber agency or not. We're not. We're
Mm.
never planning to, because here's the thing. how can we get people, how can we manage new people if we cannot manage ourselves? like bro, I'm too busy with like commissions and my own stuff. You want me to manage like people, like other VTubers? Like, hello. And you want me to hire a manager? I think like if I have a manager, I think they will actually have like a panic attack, because like they see me like, oh yeah, good job tweeting like, your content, and your art. And why are you tweeting about Suisei again? God damn it, Cat. It's basically something like that. It's literally that. They will have a panic attack every time I yap about my interest more than my actual content, like doing actual VTuber stuff. They will legit have like a panic attack and they will just resign from their position. I don't want to put anyone through that. I think
That's very honest of you, I guess.
I like to be very honest that I cannot be managed.
You hear that? She cannot be constrained by a manager.
Yeah, I thought about like, like it's also like, I guess I can put a little segue to it of like if I were to join a VTuber agency or not, but like as like me or as like a new IP.
Mm.
It used to be like a goal. It used to be. I used to thought about like, oh, it'd be pretty cool if I join corpos, right? I submit auditions and all that. And one time I got rejected. Another time I did not hear back. So I was like, well, and then like, and that's around the same time we were like, oh, maybe we should make White Gang like a official thing, like make it like a studio group thing. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna throw all that away and just do this. And you know what? I'm happier that way. So yeah, I'm happier that way.
I love how Artivision just said, oh no, she's a Karen's worst nightmare, a person without a manager.
May I
I need
speak
to
with the
see a
manager?
manager.
I'm literally the owner. What do you want me to do?
Catherine, the time
Yes.
has come for me to send to you the final piece of fan
Wow, is
art
it
for
done?
you. I'm going to send
Is
it
it
to you
done?
now on Discord.
Oh,
I've
I'm
actually
looking.
given you a 2-for-1 deal here.
Okay.
You are
Whoa.
so lucky.
Oh, that is so adorable.
will...
I generally don't understand where you get like me, like you're differing away from the references I gave you. This is pretty accurate.
It's not so much diverting as a skill issue. I have them, but I think that's kind of cute, and I went with the bakery theme.
It's so cute.
I will, after stream, let you know if you post anywhere who to credit, because it doesn't have to be me, but I do want the base artist to get their credit, because they did the hard part.
I think I may recognize the base artist
Because they're awesome.
Yeah, because they're awesome. So, but do give you the credit of the base artist as well. This is so cute to hear. Thank you.
But yes, this is the goal. And chat, you'll be able to see on my socials what I drew of Catherine up close. I apologize, Catherine. It scares me whenever anyone says they're an artist, and I'm like, okay, but you know what you're getting here is a doodle.
I told you, don't be peer pressured. Don't be pressured because I'm here. I'm just a little guy.
You keep saying that, but it's making me suspicious.
I'm just a little guy. I'm just a person.
Just a person.
I'm dude.
Dude. Oh, your model is hypnotizing me. I keep looking at it while you're talking. The rigging is so good.
Thank you.
It moves so nice. It's crazy.
I guess it's like a lot of people don't realize this, but I also like to act out my thing as well. How I do my checking. I think that's actually a tip that Shy Lily actually gave out. And you express it. You mime it, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to make
Mhm.
your actions bigger
Yeah. I
because
besides, it looks so cute doing this anyway. I'm very proud of it. Why would I not move?
I
Okay, there's
spent
like a
hours
limit of
making her
like
move.
being like there's a limit of being humble, but I'm just okay. Call me egotistical or not, but this is probably like my best work. I am not kidding. This is my best work.
It does look incredible, so I'm not even going to argue with you. Maybe it is because that is awesome. It's really, really awesome.
Yeah. There
All
is
right,
some works that I'm not proud of, and there's some works that I'm just like, eh. But then this one is like, I'm very, very proud of it.
but you
Like,
should
why
be.
wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I be proud of it?
Just move so smooth. It's hypnotizing. It's hypnotizing, chat. It's hypnotizing.
It's
I
also
think.
pretty.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Continue. Continue.
It's also pretty important for me as well if
Mm.
I like do this very often and like as my branding to be very proud of like the stuff that I do. I think like being happy with like the stuff that you do is like very important to actually like, keep pumping out like actual good quality content. Because like
Yeah.
I have moments where I'm like I'm not happy with it. I instead of like just thinking about it, I just scrap it. I don't see beating around the bush is it's like a good idea anymore.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not happy with your content, why would you expect anyone else to be? I guess is the
Mhm.
if you can't like it,
Exactly.
either there's something wrong with your content, in which case that's a target, a goal, or there's something wrong with your perception of your content, in which case you need a little dose of positivity.
I actually used to not like my voice when I first started streaming. I used to think like, I should. But then like I watched back my VODs, right? For the sake of like audio checking of like
Mm.
reviewing my audio if it sounds good or not. I sometimes like laugh at my own jokes. It's kind of stupid. It's kind of stupid. I laugh at my own jokes,
It is
and like
not
I laugh at the
stupid.
stuff that my viewers clipped of me.
So I sit and I do my own clips because my viewers, hint, are terrible at doing it. Hint. Um, to be fair, most of my viewers lurk while they're at work, so like I get it. You can't be clipping while you're pretending to be working. Like that's
Yeah,
valid. Um, but I do my
understandable.
own clips, and Astral knows that I will sit there sometimes and just chuckle to myself, and I'm like, I'm so funny. Why am
Oh
I so
wow, I'm
funny?
actually. Oh wow, I'm. Oh wow, I guess I'm funny. Okay.
If you can't laugh at your own joke, the joke has failed. If nobody else laughs but you go wheezing, it was a perfect joke. Is that what you tell yourself, Artie? Is that what you tell yourself?
I
Okay.
I like to do your mom jokes a lot.
Classic.
I I am one of those people that would be like, I am way too old to do these types of jokes, but I really don't care. People still laugh at them. I really don't care. People still laugh at them. And like the moment someone fell for it, I felt so proud and they felt so pissed. It's great. I love it.
My favorite are dad jokes, classic dad jokes. I
Oh,
love a good classic dad
hit me
joke.
with a good one.
I don't have one ready right now. Don't put me on the spotlight. It's supposed to be me putting you under pressure. This is abuse. This is abuse. Look, she looks innocent, but there we go. Under that,
I look. Oh, that's adorable.
I realize I need to resize it for you, otherwise it's kind of pointless.
I you're not ready. You're not ready for your dad jokes, but are you ready for me to hit up your mother tonight
I
after the
mean,
stream?
you are welcome to, but my dad will probably try and get rid of her onto you, so good luck with that.
Well,
Mm.
it's okay. We can keep it a secret.
My mods are now providing dad jokes. They're like, so look, she's failing on her own stream. We'll just do this for her. What happened to the
happens to
frog's
a
car
frog's
that was
car?
parked illegally? It was towed. That's a good.
Oh.
All right, Artie, I'll forgive you for the shade you're throwing at me now, embarrassing me, showing me up in front of a guest. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. It has been an absolute pleasure chatting with you today, Catherine. You are an absolute star. Before I leave you, though, I do like to leave everyone one last opportunity. Astral, if you can get ready on the shout out, please. One last opportunity to just promote their work. Anything you want to say, or anything you want to say to encourage people to come and give you a follow. I get more VOD viewers than live viewers, so make sure it's a good end note.
Okay. All right. Let me just. I'm a baker VTuber that usually do art slash co-working and variety gaming. I usually stream on Twitch around the weekdays till Saturday. Around like 10 p.m. GMT plus 7. That would be like around like freaking 3 p.m. GMT, like British time. But I also do commissions over on VGen. Please do check out my stuff on VGen. It is pretty much the best way on supporting me. One, you get to support me in terms of like monetarily and also getting more on my portfolio. And two, you get free art. I mean, not really free art. You get art from me. And I also do singing stuff as well. Please look forward to my singing stuff. I will be doing more of those because I love doing them, and people love doing them. And also I know I'm not supposed to be doing this, but please go watch Hoshimachi Suisei, Whole Life Generation Zero, the Blue Comet VTuber. She is a really amazing singer, and she also plays really good Tetris, and she's amazing. I love her so much. If you love me, you will love her. I will shove it in down your throat. I don't really care. If you like me yapping about her, do go follow me on my Twitch, on my Twitter, on my Blue Sky. I yeah. Thank you.
I love how you used an opportunity to self promote to promote her.
I will do every single I a lot of people may say that, oh, you're just like riding off her fame. I'm just being a fan. I'm doing what a fan does, promoting their favorite, their Oshi. I'm just being a fan? Do you want me to not be a fan? Do you want me to be disconnected and only talk about myself?
Hear that,
Do you
chat?
want me to
You're
be
supposed to promote me.
And also
Oh,
one more
hello,
thing.
Lizard. Yes.
And one more thing. I know you're literally I know like your viewers are literally right here right now, but like I mean, for those who are just like watching from me, please go check out GCA. I had such a good time here. And beforehand, she even informed me everything on what I need to do, and she's very, very. She really made me comfortable being here.
Aw.
Thank you for having me. I had a really great time just talking and being silly and just being a little guy on the internet.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that my comeback stream was with someone so cool. It's nice. It's been nice.
Ah.
Hello, Lizard. I'm really sorry you've joined at a really bad time because we're kind of wrapping up. But if you just chuck me a little follow and maybe Catherine here a little follow, you can catch us anytime. And we're
Yeah.
just
I'm
as
actually
awesome.
streaming later today.
See? Literally, you can take a quick break, Lizard, and hop into Catherine's stream. All you have to do is make sure everyone's being followed. If you've come
Yeah,
from Catherine,
but
then that's kind of obvious. But
yeah.
yep. Yep.
I'm going to be watching the Minecraft live later in about like what is about 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. In about like 4 hours from now. I'll be
Ooh.
watching the new Minecraft Live where they'll be talking, about like new Minecraft updates from the official devs, and I'll be here roasting them. If you like that, I'll be roasting them because the new movie is gonna come out like in 2 weeks. Oh my god! Yeah. So you want to watch me roast them to hell and back? Feel free to tune in a few hours. Thank you.
All right. So funny, you're gonna roast them. Also, I love Artie how we had literally talked earlier about how you guys think I have Jeff in my basement and you all want to free Jeff, and you've literally come here with your hashtag free Jeff again. Jeff is where he belongs, okay? He's
Jeff,
happy.
oh,
He's
does
happy.
Jeff get to like go outside and touch grass like once a
No.
year at least? Oh, do you have at least have like a little garden for him so that he
No.
doesn't go insane? Oh, I mean you torture him. I mean, understandable.
It would be terrible torture if I was like, hey, let's just go for a walk, Jeff. Jeff is happy being tortured, Artie, okay? He's happy.
Whoa, that's
Stop
okay.
trying to upset.
Yeah, understandable.
Catherine's like,
not understandable.
I was comfortable. I was past tense comfortable.
I'd say Jeff. He do him. I'm not judging.
I know
If he
there
likes
is a
being
story.
there, if he likes being there, I am not gonna stop them at all. I'm not gonna stop him. No.
All right, chat. I'm going to leave you guys to take a break. I do recommend that if you are someone who's just starting your streaming watching day, that you could go get yourself a little snacks, enjoy yourself. And I suspect you've not got long now. And then you could hop on over to Catherine's stream and you could watch her. She's awesome and has a hypnotizing model. So
Hey.
I don't see why you wouldn't, to be honest. Sounds like a rookie mistake not to. If you are too busy, just drop her a follow. And if you're watching this from a VOD, please drop Catherine a follow and go and see when she's next live, because she is awesome and has been absolutely wonderful and so easy to talk to on stream. Oh my goodness, that's always a joy. Always a joy.
You flatter me too much. Thank you.
No scary audio options. No, Artie, not every streamer lets you terrify them.
I do have a scary audio app option actually.
Yeah, Artie, you'll have to go over to her stream later and you'll have to get some help locating it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let them do the guessing game, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They gotta figure it out themselves.
I didn't see it there. Well, look harder, Artificial. Look harder. Look harder. I think.
Look harder. It's in my what's the name? It's in more so like my what's the name? Redeems. I don't really do bits for
Channel redeem.
Mm-hmm. And they don't turn on until I start streaming too, I think so.
Oh, okay. So you might have to go back later, Artie. You might have to go back later. Right. Yeah. I'm going to, I have noticed the time and when she says she normally streams. So I am going to let Catherine go and get herself hydrated, rested, all the other things we tell VTubers to do that they don't do.
Aw, thank you.
And I'm going to say goodnight to you tonight, chat, as well. No raid tonight because honestly, I'm too EP. I'm too EP for raid shenanigans. But you guys know the usual drill. Catherine's your person to check out today instead of a raid. So enjoy and have a fantastic night, everyone.
Bye.